This is the second day of this experiment. Actually, it's still the first full day hasn't completed. It'll be 4 o'clock. That'll be the first complete 24 hours of this experiment. And this is the Perviance pyramid right here. You see the apex of it. And this is a wet dish towel. And it's got a couple of, actually they're a little bit bigger than this. It's got 2 of these underneath there. And the towels, you gotta have it wet. And this is the pyramid, or one very close to it. I think this is a 29-inch. The one on the bike right now is 27-inch, so it's even smaller than this. And I've got two of those, what I call orgonite pebbles, power pebbles, under here. And what you do is you get some zinc. Actually, this is powdered, but it's caked, so you'd have to just take a mortar and pestle and make it powder again. It's not very hard to do. You can use that. I have some iron oxide, which is rust. You can use that. Anything, the smaller the better, and that's what you want to put on those corners of these pebbles. This one doesn't. Anyway, you can get a rock tumbler and tumble some pumice, which is lava. That's real good. You got 72 minerals in that. And then that's a pretty cheap way to go. Every time you look at a pyramid, and this is an orgonite pyramid, so it's every time you look at a pyramid, you get the power of the pyramid. You can ask clairvoyants that are worth their salt about that one. Really good, top-notch clairvoyants about that. So this is a wet, and this was the difference in this experiment. And look at this. We got this. This happened all the time, and since when I first started in 2010. 2010 was my first full year moving this pyramid, not this one, but the blue one. And it's the same as this one. And except I didn't have the wet towel here with the power pebble underneath it, or inside it. There are 2 power pebbles in here. And this is a chemtrail sliver. Let's keep going. Now this is common. This is how Earth does it. This is a healing practice of Mother Earth with the pyramid energy. There's the top of the pyramid right there again. There's the chemtrail sliver. This is Friday. And I had to stop and catch this before it dissolved even further, because it was going pretty quick, dissolving pretty quick. And the water on the pyramid being held by the towels. This is the big difference on this experiment. And today's Saturday. This is Fridays. And I asked the pendulum. You're going to learn about the pendulum. You're going to learn how I do things. It really works. I asked the pendulum, and we'll ask the pendulum about this whole situation and see how the pendulum does. There's the chemtrail sliver. And this is chemtrails turning into clouds. This has always been my experience. Chemtrail sliver, this same one, dissolving. And there we've got these clouds on the side, and this. And we're going to zoom into this. You'll see that X pattern here. They try to crisscross. Well, they tried it here. Down here. I don't know if you can see my... Yeah, you can see it. Okay. And also, chemtrail burst. Now, you're not going to get a chemtrail burst with anything but the Perviance pyramid, which is this pyramid you just saw. And it doesn't have to be big. This 29-inch, I have a 27-inch that it's doing the job right now. So you're going to get this. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to show you. Do you know what harp looks like? Harp is straight up and down and crisscross like a cross. Antennas. And they put a lot of energy in it. People have asked me, is that an antenna? Is that an antenna? So scalar devices, whether they be evil like harp or for Mother Earth like the Perviance pyramid, scalar looks like an antenna. Scalar devices look like antennas. This is orgone. And Oops, there's another picture of it. Okay, let's go back to this one. And so this chemtrail burst here going out all directions, and I'll do another one on that. You'll see that the chemtrail burst turns into clouds, and I have pictures of that. And I'm going to do another video on that probably tomorrow, so keep looking. Actually, I've got to do today's massive find with this experiment. There's this sliver again. Let's see, are we in the same location? Yeah, this is the same one. This is 7:10 a.m. And see, this is typical to have this little piece here, this piece of cloud. It could have been a chemtrail, but that's Mother Earth, part of her healing situation that I found, at least with the pyramid. So there we go. And there's a close-up of that cross I was showing you on the horizon. You'll see how far away this is, because I'm zooming out. There's the bird. Now the bird kind of personifies you see the life of the bird there. And that's how it felt. Compared to the 2 days prior, today blows yesterday away. This is yesterday. This is the 29th. If this was feeling good, today is feeling fantastic. And today is Saturday. This was Friday, the 29th of January. And that's a jet up there. That's a commercial jet. And this bird's signifying, actually symbolizing the life that is happening. The life that is coming to life at this point. Now there's that little sliver. Let's go back again. See there's the sliver, and it's crossing this one. And this one you see is these will turn into clouds, or they'll dissolve. That's how it works. That's how far away it is. Way over there. So this Pervion's Pyramid Cloudbuster gets rid of chemtrails amazingly. But this is showing how to do it now. You didn't have to wet the corners before. Now you have to wet them. And you put the power pebbles in there is a good idea. How do you make the power pebbles? I showed that a little bit in the first video, but this is a 1 ounce cup. And you learn how to make orgone, and then you get the 1 ounce cup. You can get some metal curls too, but get some really fine powder. Your cheapest bet is probably get a, if you're going to make a lot of it, get a rock tumbler and some pumice, and then some gravel or something, and just pummel that pumice. Anyway, there's that chemtrail burst again. Let's move on. And there, I keep showing that. But anyway, there's 7:10. Zoom in on that a little bit. You can see 7:10 a.m. Next picture. Okay, we've seen enough of this. So good. Okay, now this is 7:20. This is 10 minutes later. And there's that, and the sun's coming up, and we zoomed into this. It hasn't changed a heck of a lot. And then you see how far away that is. This another view. This is a different horizon, and the clouds there, and you see the nice clouds. Little pieces of chemtrail up here. They dissolve. But this day, Friday, and I still wasn't feeling real great about it, because there's the website, myfocusofpurpose.org. You can check that out. And I'll explain that here. So this is 8 o'clock, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, this is 8 o'clock. This is Beverly Hills. See that? 8:10. Let's see. See, 8 o'clock, 8:07. Okay. Let's go back. And, you know, not a big gain. It doesn't look like it's getting a lot better. In fact, those look like chemtrails, don't they? That looks like a chemtrail poison formation, and this is just these are chemtrail slivers here. And so it hasn't been the first full day yet. And there you see, okay, let's see, go back here. There you can see, there's the wet corners. They have 2 power pebbles on each corner. And it's basically just powdered metal in resin. You mix it up. And I've got two here. I've got one on this side, one pebble in here and one pebble in this. And I have since bought another thicker, which is the kitchen towel, and I put another kitchen towel so it holds the water better. You want something to hold the water if you're going to do it that way. But here's a good picture. There's clouds, and what happens is it's the chemtrails turn into clouds. Don't believe me. Don't believe anything I say. Do it yourself and you'll find out. Do it yourself and you'll find out. You'll know what I'm saying. And if you want to feel better and get rid of chemtrails, this is the way to do it. 825, same location. No, this is a different. I moved about a couple miles back to where I'm at. So this on the bike. So and we're going to probably zoom into that cloud there. There's a cloud. And there it is. So here's the trick. You move it around. What happens is, let's see, the Earth is here, and you move it around. That's the wind. You're creating the wind. Earth, air, water. And that's the corners now. That added the water. Now the fire is the orgone itself. That's the pressure that's created with the resin on the minerals. It creates a pressure, call it etheric fire. And that's what you need. You need that etheric fire. So earth, air, water, fire. There's 8:30. 8:30 a.m. Okay, now this is this one here. Okay. I think we're going to zoom in on that. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. That's those same clouds I saw across the way before. Now, this is interesting. This is 10 o'clock, okay? Now look, there's your chemtrail burst. You only get a chemtrail burst. You only get a chemtrail burst with a perviance pyramid. Open air, orgonite pyramid. Open air, orgonite pyramid. I'm the only one that's showing the pictures of this. So there's, and then there you see it. See, it looks, it's blossoming out. And that's a chemtrail burst. It was really kind of sickening. It was still sickening. Of course, it hasn't been a full day that we've done this experiment yet. It hasn't been a full 24 hours. And I was still down because I felt down. Especially at this point. These guys never quit. So there's another wider view. There's the RV. And there's the perviance pyramid. Okay, I moved the bike over here because it was under this street lamp, and it was right under Big Brother, the street lamp looking down on me. You know, they have cameras and everything now, right? Every street corner. So I moved it. It was right underneath it, and I moved it, switched it to this side so it's on the side of that instead of underneath the lamp. And I thought that might help, but it didn't. So it's 11:30 and I start moving. I go over to another location, and there it is. There's the location. This is Whole Foods across the way. You see the chemtrail burst. Now what you're not going to see here is, because I was tooling around with my computer for the next couple hours, and from this time I went over to the benches here, and I sat down and got online, and I didn't take any more pictures. I wish I did, but let me tell you, we got plastered, and for 3 hours it was sickening. In fact, from this point on, even though the sky was clear, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. And but towards the end of the evening, this is 4 o'clock, and now it's started getting better. So there's a full 24 hours right there. So, and these chemtrails are starting to look more like clouds. And there you see. I tell you this, and there it is, 4 o'clock, 4:40. So let's check that. Make sure. I think it's 4:40. But that's what happens at 4:40 p.m. And that's what the Permian's pyramid does. It turns chemtrails into clouds, and you're going to see more of that. Actually, it's not even going to. You're not even going to see the chemtrails. You're going to see these clouds from now on. And I asked the pendulum this, and there's the last picture, I think. Yeah, that's the last picture right there. So anyway, and you can also see the chemtrail burst type thing going on. And like I said, I'm going to have a more on that. Let's ask the pendulum a couple of things. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me check something out. Pictures. Where's this one? That's not it. Okay. All right, I don't have it here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the forecast. Here's the weather forecast. I wish I brought this up earlier. And here's what happened. This was Thursday. This is West Los Angeles, AccuWeather. Thursday, the 28th of January, and you see it says February here and December here. So this is January 2016. And it's interesting they don't have the previous records of the clouds or whatnot, or sun. But let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, on the 28th, Thursday the 28th, I know that Wednesday the 27th, they had clear skies pretty much every single day. And it was only, this is on the 30th, that's today, that's Saturday. But yesterday on the 29th, which was what all those pictures you saw of the experiment today, just now, this is, it said that this day was going to be clouds and rain. And then this day sunny all the way through. Let's ask the pendulum. What's the pendulum think? Now let's test the pendulum, see what it says. This is Herman the Pelican, and this is a crop circle from 2014, July 8th. Okay, pendulum, and I normally use these stones here, but you can see it better on the screen here, so let's use the screen as a backdrop. And let's see. So, how many days chemtrail free? Odd or even? Let's see, from today. Okay, it's going even. It's going to the magic jack icon. Okay. Okay, let's see. How many chemtrail days? 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 or more. Okay. This is what I got before too. It's 8. So 8 days chemtrail free. And they say sunny, 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 sunny all next week. Is it going to be, let's see, sunny? Or are we going to have low clouds like we had today, like the beautiful clouds we had today? Clouds. How many days clouds? 4, 6, 8, 10. That's going to be interesting. Look at that. I hadn't done this one. So it's going to be more than 12. So we're in what George Noory was calling weird weather back in 2010. This is weird weather, but it's going to be winter weather. And this is proof. They don't need the chemtrails for global warming to fix. This Permian's pyramid will drop the temperatures. Watch and see. Okay, I think I'm out of time, and that's probably all I can do. So stay tuned. Tomorrow is going to be another one. Thank you.